All right,
Let's get it.
welcome back, y'all. We back. You know it's Mike D in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know which Mike D y'all got today. Y'all might got investigator Mike D. Y'all might got motherfucking politician Mike D. You never know. You never fucking know. But you already know who on the screen. I got Kia in here with me. Kia, go ahead. Go
What's
ahead.
good? It's Kia and Renee in the building. It's me. I'm always here. I'm always with Mike. I'm always with Thomas. It's a trio in this bitch.
It's
You
the
feel me?
trio. It's the big three. It's the big three.
Yeah.
And y'all
Clock.
can't see them, but who in the cut? Who in the cut?
What's up? What's up? It's Thomas right here. Hey, Tommy Nye. What's up? Let's get it pop.
Let's go. So now today's topic, y'all. Today's topic, digital ID. Now, for those who don't know what the digital ID is, it's essentially governments all across the globe right now that are pushing for digital ID system, which is basically like in layman's terms, it's like instead of like you going somewhere and showing a motherfucker your ID, you basically go and show a motherfucker your ID on your phone game. So instead of you
Mm-hmm.
pulling out your shit, hey, where my ID at? Instead of you pulling out your shit like, oh, I'm 21, here you go. Your shit gonna be on your phone game. Damn near, I wouldn't be surprised if you could tap your shit on some shit like on some Apple Pay shit and just oh boop boop. They don't even gotta look at your shit because it's that official. You see what I'm saying? And so they wanna basically tell us, right, that it's for efficiency and convenience. That's what they're masking it as. But it's a whole deeper shit to this shit that y'all would even think, right? And so why do we want to go against digital ID systems and them being mandatory for citizens across the globe, including the US, because we ain't safe. You see what I'm saying? We are not fucking safe. Um, I'm gonna just go ahead and bring up point number one. It's privacy invasion, gang. So the systems that get implemented for this digital ID shit is like mass data collection. They basically require centralized storage of sensitive personal data, which could be biometric information, location, health, and financial history. You got a surveillance risk, which is governments or third parties could potentially track citizens' movements, behaviors, or transactions. You got function creep, which is data collected for one purpose, which would be identity verification, might later be used for unrelated purposes like policing or political profiling. But this is where this shit get deep. I want y'all to pay close attention to the surveillance, which is governments or third parties tracking citizens' movements, behaviors, or transactions. Now, if you don't think this is crazy, I can't. I'm gonna break this shit down. If y'all don't think if y'all really don't think that some shit like that can happen, what if I told you that one of the leading like top three countries in the world have a system like this implemented? Y'all know which country I'm gonna say? Y'all can go ahead and guess. Take a wild guess. Out of Russia, China, and the US, which of them you think got surveillance on their citizens? Where they literally are tracking their movements, behaviors, and transactions.
You
Just
gotta think, it's America too. You gotta think about it. It's
Well,
everywhere.
put it like
The
this, right?
person that
Put it like this,
yeah.
right? China right now is doing that. They're doing that
But you
right
gotta think
now.
about America been doing that too though.
I'm
America
saying,
like me. All right, listen, look. Let me tell you something.
yeah,
Like for me being from Jamaica, let me tell you, we ain't got no motherfucking doves and shit. We ain't got no we ain't got certain animals, we ain't got certain things that y'all got going on here. Like as far as like it's not no like female trees, period. Ain't no fruits bearing. You know what I'm saying? They saying it's old to keep the place clean and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, it's a whole bunch of fake shit. America is literally the land of experiment. So it's like America got the same shit any country got going on. Like as far as like anything, they this is the place where they put anything. You know, it's the middle of all experiments. I feel so. It's like when it come down to it, it's like, bro, if you thinking like England, China, anywhere got certain shit, America got it too. I promise you, America got that shit too. Like
Yeah, man.
America's so like fucked up,
It's
huh?
slowly implementing and adopting something that's like really fucked up. If y'all think about it,
Mm-hmm.
digital ID systems is the foundation of China's social credit system. Now, if y'all don't know, for those who are unaware, if y'all don't know what China's social credit system is, key point here, centralized digital identity infrastructure. China's social credit system is built on nationwide digital identification of individuals and organizations, right? Citizens are linked to national ID numbers, biometric data, which is facial recognition and fingerprints, their phone numbers, and their bank accounts. This is similar to the digital ID systems in other countries where everything from health records to financial data can be tied to one single ID, right? So basically, I want to pay attention. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that I could go into with that, but this is what I really want to get out of this one is the behavior monitoring and scoring, right? So in China, good behaviors like paying bills and donating blood are rewarded. Bad behaviors like criticizing the government, smoking on trains are penalized. Your scores can affect access to loans, the ability to buy train and plane tickets, employment opportunities, and school admissions for children. All type of shit. They basically have like it say right here that China uses 200 million CCTV cameras to utilize facial recognition and digital IDs, gang. So it's like y'all are being tracked. People right now, right? Let's say I wanted to, I'm in China, right? Let's say I go outside, I just go to the store to buy a motherfucking Black and Mild, right? And China,
You
like,
track.
bro, China tracking my location. As soon as I step out my house, they know exactly what store I'm going to. They know exactly what I'm buying. Nigga, they finna watch me smoke. You see what I'm saying? And let's just say China's government gives me the option, I can smoke if I want to, but that's gonna fuck up my credit score. Now, when I go to apply to a job, they gonna see that this nigga's known for smoking black. So would you trust a nigga who smoke blacks? And just like that, your bitch ass can't get the job. So that's what I'm saying. This
It's
is the
crazy.
foundation of this shit. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's all gonna start with this digital ID
Look,
shit, and then it's
can
gonna
I
slowly
say this
transform to
quick?
some other shit.
Can I say this right
It's
quick?
just hmm
I just think like I feel like we knew this shit been coming. We probably
it
didn't think
been.
it was gonna come this fast. I feel like they probably was already doing this the whole time. They just announcing it publicly now so everybody know. But I feel like this is a time for us right now. Like if we gonna get away from this system, this whatever this is, we need to start creating. That's what we need to do. We need to
Dead
create
ass.
and becoming self sufficient. I think it's time to start building the communities because I when this shit start getting worse than it already is, when they start having police robots on the streets and shit and all that, we gonna need each other, y'all.
That's what I mean by like we gotta be silent about this shit, and that's what I was saying. Like, if
Hmm.
y'all for real, like I feel like we the big trio. If we for real, we need to put some money to the side and get that shit popping. It's not too much.
I'm
If
with
one
it,
person do it, we all can do it, and it's like let's get it. Like
and it's
we can
funny
put some
because
million acres.
I have somebody in my school. Well, he basically my brother now, but he found somebody that's actually doing something where it's to buy land. And you just got to make the people an offer, and if they pay for it, they give you the money. You go buy the land, and then boom. So he trying to get me and my nigga on that. So it's crazy how he talking about this. So you know what I'm saying? Everything is basically
If
aligning.
it's all of us, we need at least 10 acres. You know what I'm saying? We
Hmm.
all get a piece of land, a piece. You know what I'm saying? Or each or family or whatever got going on.
Mm.
I just think it's just smart, like we just get into it because it's not really expensive. You know what it is? It's cheap because when you look at a land and you looking at just gravel and you looking at just dirt and trees, you like, oh, ain't shit going on. Yeah, it's a
Right.
lot of shit going on. You just
Yeah.
don't really know what to do with it.
Mm.
So it's like when you figure out what to do with it and you got the right people in that domain to do with it, you're gonna make a paradise,
Right.
and we can have all type of shit going on. So we can really do this shit, and I'm so serious. And I'm not about that. Oh, let's talk about it and not do it. Like, let's for real do this shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Like
I'm the
for real.
It's about
I'm
that
the same.
time.
Yeah. We
Let's
not gonna
get it. Like, if you got some
eventually
money to the side,
gonna
put that shit to the
have a
side.
choice. We'll have to do this shit.
And right now, y'all know I've been sick and shit, but
Mm.
when I get back to this job and I'm getting back to work and everything like that, all my money is gonna go towards not just paying my bills, but also just building my future and my freedom. And I
Right.
hope that y'all doing the same shit with whatever y'all got time. Like, cause
Right.
we need to be on the same page. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm putting 70 and y'all putting 30. We putting 50, 50, 50, 50. You feel me?
Right.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, well, let's get this shit
Because we
going,
all got
bro.
the same end goal. You know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't
Yeah.
even be having this. Like even if somebody was to make some shit mandatory, like nigga, if we indigenous to this land, nigga, y'all shouldn't. It shouldn't be shit mandatory
Shit.
to us. Fuck
That's
you
all I'm
Not at
saying.
mean?
all.
They not finna do that
Yo,
shit with me because I will cause uproar on the street. I don't
like I
need
said, yo, I
like
could grow, I could garden, all the shit. The shit that I could do, I could prove in action. It ain't about word. You know what I mean? Like I could prove in action. So it's like I could get some shit going and show y'all what's going on.
mm,
Like I don't need to really talk too much about it. I've been about it. Y'all can see that shit on my story, but it's not really much to show.
mm,
It's more like you can see on my Instagram. I had a garden at one point. I had a farm at one point, but it's not much. You know what I'm saying? I don't record much, but for real, like I'm not joking. Like I'm dead ass. Like I'm trying to say, like I grew everything but grapes and kiwis, y'all. Everything.
mm,
Like let's
mm.
get it. Like we can
There
build
you
a house
go.
if we really wanted to. Shit, that was my house. That was my playhouse growing up. Like we used to build shelters and shit.
Mm.
So it ain't nothing. Like the
So,
Hey,
only thing I don't fuck with is the wintertime.
so
that's
question: if
facts.
we getting this,
What you say?
Huh?
when we where we getting this land at? Where y'all thinking?
Florida.
I was thinking
Florida.
Because
Florida.
I feel like, yeah, I was thinking Florida for the simple fact that it's just like that's been my end goal to begin with. It's tropical. That's where I grow my shit. Is the tropical weather,
Mm,
mangoes, plums, and all that shit. That's me. Bananas, plantains. That's me.
Hell yeah. And it's right
mm.
by the water too, so it's like motherfuckers can go on cruises easily. You feel me? It's Florida is just convenient overall. It's like,
And I got family in Florida from Jamaica. I
you
think
know,
Florida is the best thing that you can get in America for real,
Mm. Mm.
it
as
is.
far as like soil and land and just the closest to tropical.
Cause
I was
this shit is crazy, y'all. This
uh,
shit, like, I would have never thought, I would have never thought that some shit like this would ever be like implemented. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Shit like this
mm.
shouldn't even be brought up. Like, what fuck you mean? Like, why? Like, this, if we are a country, right, that is so, like, and I say we, I mean, like, America, right? I mean, ain't America all about democracy? Why are we implementing shit that is the foundation of a fucking economy that's communist? What do we got going on, gang? Like, what's the
I'm
difference at
We
this
not
point?
building this shit.
they been was gonna do this. I didn't did
Hmm.
too. I feel like it's not the first time they did this. It's probably it's in every life, way, shape, or form. The threat just get bigger every time.
They do.
Every time.
Hmm.
They probably trying to track us on some shit. They're like, yo, we don't know who
They,
the
they
chosen ones
probably
is. We gotta figure this one
probably
out. Oh, bro,
they probably
they gonna know who all the vegans are.
um,
Yo,
They gonna know everybody who meditating. They gonna be watching y'all ass, so bro. Like that, bro. That's some
mm-hmm.
like
yo,
them futuristic movies where they got he was just talking about how they got like robots and shit on it. It's not too long. What if they got AI police that's just watching you?
They
all
are,
that
but
shit is movies to prove
let
this
me cut
what's
you off.
about to happen for real.
Y'all watch that movie on Netflix. It's called Code 8. It's gonna show everything that's gonna happen once we get our powers, everything, all that shit. And it's crazy because I was having astral travels about this shit when it was happening. Like people was just it was just crazy as fuck. Like it was AI robots literally everywhere, but they was only attacking people who had powers. Like they found a way to keep us in society with our powers.
Mm.
And they using the AI shit and all that. The movie called Code 8. It's on Netflix.
It says right now, it says the digital ID would be mandatory proof that a person has the right to work in Britain. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have the digital ID. It is as simple as that. So therefore, if you're in the UK in a few months, few whatever, y'all won't be able to work, and it's gonna be the same thing in America. And it's like,
Yeah.
what we gonna do in America? Are we gonna give up? Or are we gonna fight? And it's like that fuck fighting.
Yeah.
I ain't finna fight for nobody but me. But so it's like let's get this land shit
And
going. Let's build that shit now.
another
We don't
thing
got
I
we
want
don't
to throw in there
we
is
can't waste no
like
time.
y'all
I'm
gotta
about to
know what y'all fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Like it might not sound like
Hmm.
it's important because you're like, what the fuck? What's the difference? Is a digital ID versus a fucking regular ID? Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna just sign up for it. Like this is the they be all governments do shit. This is how governments like adopt entire fucking like government bodies, right? This is how you get CIAs. This is how you get FBI's. This is how we got DMVs. They implement a law, and then there's so much shit that branches down from that. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm telling y'all that this shit has the potential to turn into a social credit score. It might just not be as severe, but it's gonna like, bro, come on now. Then they just, bro, the government be doing mind control. Then they have that TSA shit or some, I
hmm
don't know if it was TSA, but it's another government body that was spying on the American people's phone calls and shit. I forgot what that um I forgot what it was called. But do your homework. We were already getting spied on before we had digital IDs. They already
If
mind
you think
controlling us
about it,
before we had digital IDs. So it's like y'all be letting shit that looks seemingly innocent get by without using y'all critical thinking skills and say, hey, where the fuck can this go in the future? Because if y'all give
I
them the
mean,
power to
are
mandate a fucking digital ID,
uh,
why the fuck they can't mandate
I
surveillance?
they are
if you think about it,
doing it with the iPhones.
yeah. If
I
you think
remember
about it, look.
the big screen. We had the fingerprint and the Face ID.
If you think about it, y'all, when y'all on Instagram, y'all ain't even gotta say some shit out loud. You think about some shit and see it in your suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? That shit reading your mind.
Kia on to something,
You know what I'm
y'all.
saying?
She
They
on to
reading your
something.
fucking mind at this point. You got AI versions of yourself. Y'all ain't ever seen that shit. Social Dilemma. Go watch that shit on Netflix. Social Dilemma. That shit is a bunch of like what is it, whistleblowers from Instagram, Facebook, and all these other places that have said that they've kept social media from their kids because like that's literally setting you up for depression and certain things, and they be creating AI versions of you to make you want to be this certain type of way, and they be showing you certain shit. You will literally be thinking about some shit, bro. You don't even know what that shit called for real, and you'll see it on your Instagram. How the fuck that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, they're reading our minds, bro. They could literally have us digital printed. This shit is Black Mirror in real life.
It really is.
We're living Black Mirror in real life, yo. Like, this shit's no joke. Like, for everybody that's like, oh, I want to just stay asleep and act asleep, bitch, you're slow. Like, that's all I gotta say.
I
Like,
was
there's nothing else to
You slow.
it. You're
low.
slow as fuck. Like, cause what else do you want to do in life but just be just lame? Like, you're just living in limbo. You just want to live in a life that's not real.
You gotta think
Like,
about it. You got some people out here that want to merge with the
I
AI.
don't give a fuck. That's their problem. If they want to
No,
be a
that's
sheep, be the sheep and
exactly
be
that's
slave.
their problem. But it's a duality thing with that. Like, it's some people who gonna choose organic, and it's some people who gonna choose the AI. Whoever choose the AI,
Mm-hmm.
they get left behind. That's it.
NPC, that's for real. NPC GTA characters. We gotta let them shit, you know what I'm saying? Let them GTA strippers keep moving, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy is like every time they come out with a new piece of technology, it's giving us access to something that we think is like seemingly untouchable, like out of reach, out of scope for humanity, like a
No.
FaceTime. Like imagine showing FaceTime to a motherfucker 100, 200 years ago, right?
Mm.
But like,
Hmm.
well, how about we learn how to astral project instead? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like imagine being
y'all,
instead of calling a motherfucker, you could just telepathically communicate with them.
I ain't gonna lie to you. One thing I noticed about astral projection for a person that's been fasting for fucking 12 days and plus and all type of shit. Listen, I astral projected this weekend, y'all. And I seen some shit in the corner of my room. And one thing I'm gonna say, every time when you see some shit, when you rebuke it, it will go away. Regardless of what you believe in, rebuke that shit, it will go away. It's like that's one thing I gotta say, y'all. Like, it don't regardless of what you believe in, the Bible, da da da, rebuke that shit and it will go away. Like, I'm telling you. Cause man, like that shit was just it was weird. Like shit will be in grasp of your body when you're the least fragile. When you ain't got shit to have in your stomach, when you ain't got shit going on, like y'all, when I say I'm empty right now, like it bruh, it's been so much shit going on. I can't even explain it. But when I say them motherfuckers been trying to grasp me, it's like nah. Like when you're lucid dreaming, you gotta be careful. You gotta protect your spirit. You gotta protect yourself. But one thing I can say, rebuke it, and it will go away. If you have like a sleep paralysis demon, is what they would call it. It's somebody that's trying to grasp your spirit. Yeah, just rebuke it. It's gonna go quickly.
Fact.
Yo,
Thomas, you got
I'm
anything
on
you wanted
stream.
to throw on there?
You talking about astral projection?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I pretty much be doing that shit already. I just kind of, I don't know. I keep my experiences with that to myself because I don't know. A lot of people don't be listen, but I mean, I
Mhm.
got tips on astral warfare and stuff, how to get through it, how to, pull your consciousness there. Like I know how to do a lot of stuff astrally. But I'm trying to build that up right now so I can display it the right way so people can actually, protect themselves in the astrals.
Can we talk about Insidious, y'all? Can we talk about how the fact that that's literally what it's based off of? Insidious is based off of astral projection, but in the wrong way. It meant that like something else grasped his body and something else got his vessel before
Mm.
he could. You know what I'm saying? And it that's what that possession was. But it's really like that whole experience of him leaving his body was astral projection, just exploring beyond your conscious mind. And
Yeah.
when things grasp it and you're not in control of what you're doing, things can do that. And I think that's where schizophrenia and all these other things come to play because you no longer have control of your vessel.
I feel like we need to start talking about shit like that more
Yep.
because a lot of people like they adopt certain shit that's like out of they how can I put it? Like a motherfucker religious beliefs, for example. Like yeah, people gotta start thinking about how real life shit interacts with their religion game. Cause like a lot of
Hmm.
motherfuckers be astral projecting, but like do the Bible be talking about astral projection? I don't know. I gotta do my homework on that.
It
You got
probably
to think about it. The Bible talk about a lot
ways.
of like out of body experiments, and it's like the thing about it is like that's why the Bible sound crazy to you because it's not in English terms for you to understand. You got to do that shit within work. You know, even just saying like, "Oh, I'm within Christ" is within self. You got to meditate and feel that shit. Like to see the tree of life, you got to meditate and you got to do within work. Like really, like
And you
I've
know what's
seen the
crazy
tree of
to me
life.
too? It's like how do people believe that a person can like a person like Jesus, right, that can perform miracles, right? Or just put it like this. Like if I told a motherfucker right now that I can astral project, swap it between realms, I can interact with the dead, the non-living, I should say, because you never really die. I can interact with the non-living. You know what I'm saying? Our version of living. Like motherfucker look at you like you crazy, right? But then people that's religious be acting like they be talking to some entity that's outside of their head though. But they be acting like that's normal.
That's true.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's
That's
like
the
you can
crazy
have a
part
voice
about
in
that's
your head
balance.
that's not your voice, but I can't talk to the dead. Or like you
That's
believe
the
that it's
trick.
a man up in the sky, some white man up in the sky that created the earth in what 7 days they said. How many days was it? How
You're
many
not
days?
allowed to do within work.
I
You
don't
allowed
know.
to just believe within whatever Jehovah Witness said and whatever they said.
They think it's a nigga that made a boat when there was a great flood and put animals that couldn't even like I'm talking about you got giraffes in this motherfucker, lions,
Mm.
penguins. So you mean to tell me they all just was like, all right, fuck it, the earth's finna flood, we finna, hey, two of us, we finna go on a boat somewhere. I don't know. It just y'all believe shit like that, but y'all don't believe like astral projection or like y'all don't believe in
It's
meditation.
crazy how it's crazy how they try to make it seem like slavery just happened 10,000 years ago. That shit happened the other day, literally 100 years ago. Like, stop
Yeah, it's
playing.
crazy
Like,
too.
can we stop really like
We gotta
playing?
stop the
Like,
illusions, y'all. We gotta stop
mm-hmm.
this.
Yeah.
We gotta stop
Please.
this shit.
Yeah.
But it's just that's what's doing. What can we do? But do what we was doing and buy land and get the fuck out. We could buy freedom. That's what we could do. We could buy freedom from this slave land and buy our freedom and create a new land, create a
Create a
new
new
heaven,
land. That's right.
create a new heaven on earth.
Heaven for
You know
me
what I'm
would be
saying? So,
everybody coming together, respecting everybody's shit. You know what
hmm
I'm saying? And really
we
learning
can do
our real
that
history and like reviving the civilization that was here before the Europeans. You know what I'm
if we could
saying?
put
Before
ego and
everybody
pride
else.
to the side.
That'd be heaven for me. Just bringing all
Hmm
that shit back, all the ancestral magic, nigga, all the real history, all that. Like that'd be
Let's get this
crazy.
shit popping.
Mm-hmm.
Between me, you, and Thomas, like, let's get this shit popping, y'all. Like, dead ass. Like, no joke. Like, I'm talking about next year. Like, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? I think between all of us, if we could put 5K together, that ain't shit. Um, that's the grind of all of it. But it's like, it's going to be hard. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I do feel like that's a goal of freedom. Imagine buying freedom for 5K in a year. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never got to ask for no money after that. Shit, we buying land. We out here growing shit.
Yeah,
You know,
I would say this though. I don't. Well, for me, I mean, if y'all feel set on Florida, I'm not gonna take that away from y'all. But I think for me, I'm getting more called to Atlanta. Um, for a few specific reasons, but also too, I'm not trying to be in a place with land that's gonna be underwater soon.
well, why do you feel like Florida is going to be underwater soon?
It's you never seen the Doomsday Map?
You can't think about it like that. You got to think we from water too, though. Like, look at your hands. You got fins. If you think about it, like we need to learn how to swim. That's not. You can't think about life like that. We gonna always evolve. We where we meant to be, but I do think when you have people that's willing to grow and willing to build, you like me with land and shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I feel like Florida with me like growing shit is the best way to go. I do feel like Florida has the best tropical and the more like organic type of coconuts is something you can get all your nutrients from.
yeah,
Bananas and certain things you can get all your nutrients from. It don't require too much money and too much effort, you know. So it's just like about the smart part of it. Don't get me wrong, Atlanta is the middle of, you know what I'm saying, what they say America. But I do feel like it's very smart to focus on the land aspect of it and from me being on an island that's used to hurricane and used to flooding and all that stuff. You can't think about that like at all. Like you gotta focus
I
on just
I
the
think of
growth
it
of it.
like
I,
this,
I,
right?
I'm same with it. I'm only thinking about that because wherever I want to go, I want to be
Hmm.
able to stay there. I want to
We
be able,
don't stay there. I'm
but
telling
for
you,
me, that's
Thomas,
not
I got you.
for me.
I
I,
got
I
you.
think about
Okay.
it like this. I'm like anywhere where the ancestors was living at, it gotta be safe. That's how I'm thinking about
For
it. Because it is still our ancestors are still be in Florida. Like they was everywhere. I mean, not just Florida, but like we had tribes here too. You know what I'm saying? We still got tribes
yeah,
here. So it's like I feel like
it was trying.
anywhere the ancestors was at, it's safe to say it ain't gonna be flooded no time soon. I mean, they was just here a couple hundred years ago. We still got tribes here that's still active, still putting in work.
I think also we gotta just move wherewith or blessings and not even blessings because I don't y'all know I don't use that word blessings be less where our tribe is, you know, if you feel like you're supposed to be somewhere, that's where you're gonna be, you know. And at one point, I wanted to move to Atlanta, and then at one point, I wanted to move to Texas. At one point, I wanted to move to this place and that place. But I do feel like, in my true spirit, I'm meant to be in Florida, and that's what it's always been. So it's like, if not, um, and I just mean America. If I'm supposed to be somewhere in America, it's gonna be Florida because of just the soil and stuff like that. But you know, if you feel like you're supposed to be in Atlanta, I wouldn't deny that either. Like that's just what it is. We
Y'all want to
can
know another
here's the
place I
thing
fuck
too, we
with
can
outside
always
of Florida?
bounce off of each other. Why can't we help each other? Somebody in Atlanta could be helping me with potatoes and I could be helping them with pumpkin and
That's a fact.
bananas in Florida. You feel me?
I don't know about y'all, but have y'all ever like been in Tennessee? Like I don't know why, but Tennessee, like
Hell yeah.
I
What the
don't know
fuck?
what it is
Yeah,
about
I have.
No.
Tennessee, but it's like, bro, that should be like calling me. I don't know.
Tennessee, I ain't gonna lie, I'm so glad
Oh,
you said that shit. Tennessee, we could buy some land for 20K, no lie. Literally.
that's close
Y'all
to.
ever seen Only Up West?
I don't think so.
Only Up West, yo, that nigga bought a fuck. He sold his Corvette, right? Bought some land. He
Oh,
got
you
two
told me
land.
about him, right? I tried
Yes,
looking him up,
he
but I
bought.
couldn't
He's
find
in
him.
Tennessee. He's in Tennessee, yo. He bought his land in Tennessee. Bought sold his Corvette. Got a bus and bought a cabin. He about to make his second floor of the cabin right now. Like he got a lake with his own dogs and all. Like he
That's
don't pay
lit.
no rent, no mortgage, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we can do that
I wouldn't
shit.
mind being in Tennessee. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if we could compromise, I go to Tennessee. And the
Yeah.
reason I say Tennessee, because it's like it's I don't know why, but it just like spiritually activates me. Anytime I'm driving through, I see the fucking mountains and shit. Like that shit just be doing something to me. On
Exactly.
top of that, low key, Tennessee's like in the middle of everything. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's
Tennessee
the
not too
soil for
far
me.
away from everywhere. You feel me?
It's the soil, the rain. It rains a lot in Tennessee too, and you need that. You need rainfall. As far as like if you want to catch water, natural water, just to flow or anything, just to have water, like to shower or anything, like
Yeah.
you know. And so like I'm thinking about shit like that too. Like don't get me wrong, I watch that shit every day, man. Tennessee is another place on my list. I'm down for North Carolina, Tennessee, anywhere that has natural rainfall, good soil. Um, you know what I'm saying? That's the main focus for me. Good soil and natural rainfall
hmm Yeah.
and good sunlight.
I fuck with Florida just in general. I love the way they government here. I feel like they're very fair. And they're like pro citizen. I'm not really like trying to become I'm trying to get uncivilized. Like if y'all know what I'm saying, like without saying too much, because I ain't trying
Hmm.
to get too much intellectual property. I ain't trying to let them people know what the fuck we on. But like like as far as being a civilian in Florida gang, I feel safe. Like
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. We definitely like. I'm trying to be uncivilized, civilized myself. Without saying too much, but yeah, we need to get to that point where we're comfortable enough to just enjoy life, like for real.
Yeah,
Like if we can just get some shit and claim it to be ours, even if it look like a mud splat for now, like that shit could be paradise in a few years.
yeah,
Like we could really make some shit into some shit. Like so I
facts.
think we should just need to just think as a human race, regardless of just even us, like other people need to look into each other and be like, man, who's some people I can fuck with that I can really do some shit with? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's the goal.
Also, like it'll be like a spiritual hotspot, bro. Like I feel like
Yep.
once we have some shit like that, I feel like everybody like there's gonna be a lot of good ass
Yep.
people that gravitate towards our way that got a lot of fucking knowledge, but just don't got the space where they feel safe to spread it. You feel me? Like we can have our
Yeah.
own library, our own books, our own curriculum, our own schools. Like this shit could go as far as we take it. You feel me? And I'm dead ass serious too. You know what I'm saying? Because then
Hmm.
what? Like real life, what else we gonna do? Work for the rest of our lives, get old, retire. Like that shit lame. Like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna feel fulfilled doing some shit like that. It wouldn't make me feel right inside. I'd be damn, I'm 80 years old. I look back on life and just say, oh, I worked for this company for 40 years. Now I get to retire. And like, that's cool and all for those who just want to live a nice and regular life. I don't want a regular life. I'm trying to do something that's going to create the foundation for
Sure.
something else to grow off of that. I might not see what I got in my head in my lifetime, but I'm cool with that as long as I'm setting guidelines, as long as I'm setting standards, as long as I'm planting seeds for this shit to go to where I know it needs to go. Because this shit ain't gonna get no better for our people. It's not. They trying to civilize us, gang. Nigga, we fought to be civilized. Fuck is a civil
Let's
rights
get this
movement.
shit.
Fuck is a civil rights movement. Nigga, how the fuck we go from wild Indians to to fighting for civilization? Nigga, civilization
Listen,
was the oppositions at one
they
point.
killed off Bob Marley and they killed off Michael Jackson, all these other people because they were trying to bring unity with the people. You know what I'm saying? And it was too much for them. So we need to bring back that unity within each other and realize that with us, we can rule the world. You
And a
know,
lot of people
we
be
can
thinking like,
literally.
oh, they be assassinating people because of racism and blah 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 blah. Bro, if you think niggas is killing somebody because they hate black people, no. There's something else deeper at play. Anytime somebody die, just know that they was doing something outside of the scope of race, gang. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Once we unify, that's bro. The reason why we don't own shit as a people right now is because we're not unified like we used to be. It's that simple, bro. The shit that we're doing right now is the shit that they don't want us doing.
Facts. We gotta just
And
keep
that's how you know
pushing,
you're doing
y'all.
something right.
And we're getting fed up. We're getting fed up with the system. The system is not working for us no longer. We're getting tired of the 9 to 5. We're getting tired of the 11 to 7. We're getting tired of the 12 to 12. It's time for us to be creative. It's time for us to be, imaginative, where we can beyond or just 9 to 5 and actually build some land and create a vision that can last lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta think just with the system. We ain't gotta do that shit. Bro, we're so much smarter beyond the system. We don't need this shit 9 to 5 to function. We really don't. Like, and I
And,
hate that people think, oh, we gotta do this and do that just to function. And like that shit is lame. Like, bro, if we literally had just a farm and shit, we'd be straight for generations. Like, for real. We'll
and the
figure it
crazy
out.
shit is like none of this shit is even hard or complicated. Like none of it. You see what I'm
None of
saying?
it.
That's why they had to play us out of our own like mind. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why it's psychological
Mhm.
warfare now. It's not physical. You know what I'm saying? The psychological warfare that they used to implement on our ancestors wasn't strong enough. You see what I'm saying? But now it's so fucked up to the point to where they don't even have to physically kill us no more because we killing
Mm-mm.
ourselves now. And every time we try to go outside of their scope of civilization, like they always try to reel us back in with some goofy shit on the news, with some racist shit on the news, try to get us unified temporarily, try to play like we pro-black temporarily until we go back to our 9 to 5s and forget about this shit like Trayvon Martin and fucking Michael Brown and all this shit. Like, think about it. Nigga,
What are we gonna do with this
Y'all be
digital
unified as
ID?
soon as a nigga get killed by the police. Y'all be together for about 2 months, and then y'all go back to shaking ass and drinking Don Julio and shooting at each other. You see what I'm saying?
Everybody, like you said, the Don Julio and shit and shooting at each other. What the fuck we gonna do with the digital ID when you can't get in the club without a digital ID? What you gonna do it? It's the same as the COVID vaccine. What you gonna do it?
you damn right
It's
they gonna
like
do it.
and it's crazy because like we all have to make a choice. It's gonna be a real dead ass choice. Are we gonna work and be broke, or are we gonna literally take this shit? Like, what are we gonna do? And you know what we could do? Buy land and get the fuck out before they even give us that. Because we won't care. We won't need that option. If you have chickens off in some land, why the fuck you need eggs? They're producing eggs every day. You got chickens. So it's like you gotta figure out something. We're gonna have to figure some shit out, man. Shit. For real. Like no joke. We're gonna have to figure some shit out.
How you feel about that,
And
Thomas? How you feel
Um,
about
yeah, I
how you
I
feel
feel
about
like
unity and getting land? Like as far like if you had like a vision of not even the entirety of the black community, but just like a portion of us that's enough to make a difference, like what would that look like for you? Like,
I feel like you would need to link up with people that have different skills. So people who could garden, people who have worked in the health field. Of course, not Western, but like holistics, because we don't want to be bringing that back, into the communities, etc. Um, I think you just need people that are skilled in all different areas of life where you won't need the government. You know what I'm saying? Because once y'all come together and figure out ways to make stuff happen, you're not gonna need them. You're not gonna need them. No
facts,
matter where you stand, no matter where you go, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna need them. And I think that's the whole point is to get our whole sovereignty back. You know what I'm saying?
right?
So I'm definitely here for the unity, but I do feel like it's certain stuff within the communities that need to be addressed, that need to be talked about, and that also need to be faced. You know what I'm saying? I think it's deep shadow work within our nine ether like species that needs to be done. It needs to be done in order for everything to move forward and push it to where we want to go. It has to be.
Do you feel
We can't.
like do you feel like ancestral traumas that also kind of tether into like history that we learn in class about our ancestors and what they've been through? Do you feel like that how pivotal like how important of a role is history and ancestral trauma to our growth as a community in your opinion?
I think it's important, but I think the importance depends on the family, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like I was saying, how the black community, we need to do deep shadow work within ourselves, within our families, etc. That's gonna come, with the ancestral stuff. You know what I'm saying? So once you calling your ancestors, you talk to your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Ask them for advice. You know what I'm saying? Because they waiting to talk to us. They've been waiting to talk to us for hella long, and it's like they probably been sending messages whole time. People ain't been listening. You know what I'm saying? So I talk to my ancestors all the time, damn near every day. They always talking to me. Like even when I'm not trying to talk to them, they talking to me. So you know, but
Hmm.
I think shadow work that needs to be done before everybody comes into unison. Because when we come into unison, it's gonna shift everything. We're gonna take everything back like we was been supposed to. It's just we gave the upper hand to our creation and made them our creator. Basically, they took that role.
Yeah.
So switch it back.
I want to know how y'all feel about reparations.
I feel like that shit
Um,
is. I mean, I feel like it's true, but I feel like the way if they do it, if they ever try and do it, it's gonna be bullshit. But I mean, reparations, I feel like it's not really that needed because once all of them is gone, the reparations is just gonna be right back to us because it was ours to begin with.
yeah. I feel like I feel like on some real shit, because it's really deeper than the money for real. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
not about the money, but to me, it is about the land.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of land that was promised to a lot of our ancestors that they never got, folks. And
Mm-hmm.
even the land that we did come into, like, all right, fuck it, we lost the land, whatever. We lost our farms, whatever. We lost our enfranchisement, whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do now? Okay, let's play by their rules. We group up, keep our money within the community. We pay each other instead of going to pay somebody else, especially the white man.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is how you get places like Tulsa, you know what I'm saying? Literally like
Right.
almost every I wouldn't say almost every city. I mean I would imagine so, but damn near every city in America, you got you got a city or a group, a town of black people that are just with each other, supporting each other, uplifting each other. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what we need to get back to. Although it
Right.
got fucked up in the past, I feel like that them fucking us up in the past is what's fucking us up now. But it's mentally
Right.
now. Now, anytime we think about coming together, we get scared because it's like, oh, they gonna kill us, and we'll do. Bro, if we really feel like they gonna kill us if we group together again, then what the fuck are we doing in this country, bro?
We
Right.
can't live in fear. We gotta live in just point and purpose. Like as long as we have a purpose and we have a goal in the end, we can't focus on just what they're gonna do to us. That's not fair. We're living in slavery, you know. And don't get me wrong, they put us in that mindset to where it's like, regardless, we're in modern day slavery because like we're just paid slaves. We're
Mm-hmm.
not free. We're not getting freedom. If we wanted freedom, we could do whatever the fuck we want. So it's like at the end of the day, what we can do is just take what they're giving us and make the best out of it. Because at the end of the day, us, me, you, and Thomas cannot just rule the world. You know what I'm saying? Like we cannot just take our mindsets and just overthrow the government. It has to be a whole as a people.
Yeah,
And until people can really get to that mindset, we can't get there. So what we can do in this moment is buy our freedom. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, and we can live our truth and we can speak our truth, and that's what we're doing. You know,
Right.
regardless if 10 people, one person want to watch this shit, that's what the fuck we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're living our truth, we're being honest, and y'all know what the fuck going on.
facts. And me personally, like, I don't even want to overthrow the government. I just want to have an established legal standing. Like, I want there to be like almost like a treaty or a contract between us and the rest of America gang to where we can exist outside of their legal like parameters game. You see what I'm saying? Like we outside of y'all jurisdiction, not on some like federally recognized tribe shit. I want to have more. I want to have more power than they got because they
I just want to be
bogus.
untouched. Don't
Mm-hmm.
touch me.
Yeah, them
Don't
them
fuck with me.
federally
You know what I'm
recognized
saying?
tribes ain't even really like them ain't our ancestors game. Them motherfuckers, those are the hijackers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I
Yeah.
don't want to be a part of
Uh,
them. I want to be some whole
Mm-hmm.
other shit. Like you see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Because
I
that's where
feel
the
you.
real power is at.
I just don't want to be touched. Like, let me do me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to build a house in the woods, let me build a house. Don't put no tax. Don't put no this, that, and the third, and light bill and all that other shit. Let me do me. Like, you know, let
Facts.
me enjoy life for what it is. If you don't want me to explore in Antarctica and all this other shit, just let me live in my world. You know, like, cause for real, if it was up to me, I'll be doing all type of shit. You would not fuck with me. The
Yeah.
government would not fuck with me. So it's like, let me just live in my world. Let me just be free in what I could think is freedom for now. Because in all reality, bro, like I said, if it was up to us, we would not be doing none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we would be doing all type. We would be exploring on boats and shit. Right now, Mike, all of us
Facts.
would be on boats. You
Facts.
feel me?
We have
Like,
fucking international fucking trade
yo,
systems. We have different like we have access to shit that other parts of the world don't have access to because they can't grow the shit there. They can't grow the same shit over there in China that they can grow here. You know what
yo,
I'm saying? So we might that's what trading is all about. Y'all
yeah.
crazy as fuck if you don't think that indigenous people of this land with trade masters and ship um traders and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on now. It's a reason why them people didn't come over here just for land game. They came over here for the business. They seen how much money we was getting over here. They like, but we wasn't even getting money though. It was just trade. It was just bartering. It was like you give me this and I give you that. They're like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like,
We
what
need
can we
that.
do for each other, y'all? Like, what can we trade? What can we do? You know, everybody got different skills. What can we sell each other? You know, to get by, shit.
Yeah.
You know,
And that's
and
why we gotta.
that's what.
That's why I feel like history is so important because it's like it gives you a different foundation of like how our ancestors really operated over here. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
y'all crazy as fuck if you think that they came over here to some Asian Mexican looking motherfuckers and like, we're gonna kill all of them, but we're gonna go and instead of using them for slave labor, we're gonna go to Africa and get a whole nother continent that we never been to. We're gonna travel. So let me get this right. So y'all travel to America, one continent that y'all never been to like that. Y'all don't know how to farm, y'all don't know how to do shit. Y'all basically pushed the whole civilization out instead of enslaving the people that was already here. He was like, fuck it, let's go to another continent to where we never been, take people here and then bring them back to the other continent that we never been. Like that shit don't even make sense if you think about it, bro. And then put it like this, if we was the indigenous people of the land, how do you think, let me put it like this, do it sound more likely that we was enslaved from another continent and transported over here to slave under the white man? Or is it more likely that nigga, we was over here farming and working already because that's our livelihood?
Right. It
And
was already.
we were teaching people how to do what we do because they want to learn because they want to live here too. So it's like we're farmers, we're teaching these motherfuckers how to farm, but there was legal shit put into these contracts to where the tenants, which would be the white people, could basically own the farms after working on it after a certain period of time, and they was basically after they learned how to farm and shit, they would swap us. So now we're the tenants and they're the fucking owners of the farm. You see what I'm saying? And now we working under them. But I want y'all to know this, right? This is why I don't believe in slavery, and I'm gonna say some bold shit. I don't believe in slavery.
Yeah, I
If a,
don't
if
believe in.
if a motherfucker wouldn't work, would
Uh,
you anybody in this planet work for free right now?
no.
No. But put it like this, right? If you are working and you live for free, you eat for free, and you're promised basically a portion of the land that you're working on,
Mm-hmm.
is it really slavery? And what's the difference between living for free and eating for free, but working to live, whereas we work for pay, but we don't live for free? Like we literally get currency, but we spend the currency on living expenses.
Right.
Whereas they didn't receive currency, they received the living minus the expenses, but they just, you know what I'm saying? They didn't get currency in exchange. Like, they're working to live to receive food, clothes, and shelter. Whereas we
Mm-hmm.
work to buy food, clothes, and shelter. Nigga, we still slaves.
Right.
We still slaves. Like it's the same thing, just backwards now.
Pretty much.
There's people that
But
go to work right now that don't have nothing else after they pay their bills, folks.
I second that though. I don't really. Yeah, the
We
slavery
are still slaves.
with that shit for real. To be honest.
If it was up to me, y'all, I would not be going to work. So we're still
This is
slaves.
forced labor. It's either be homeless or go to work. You only got
My
one
job is
option.
pay my bills and get my shit paid, but I don't want to be
Exactly.
there.
Exactly.
So
Which it ain't nothing wrong with working, but I would want to work for some shit I would that I'm
I
trying
work
to.
in it is something wrong with working. If you're working for
If you're working
labor
for
for some shit that
yourself,
you don't if this shit not benefiting you, I ain't talking about bills and benefiting you in a paycheck. I'm talking about
mhm,
benefiting you and mentally and
yeah,
like if my job is not herbal, if it's not farming, a building and something that can make me feel longevity regardless of the payment, then it's not
mhm,
serving me. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, and I feel like at the end of the day, I could be doing that. I could be gardening and doing some shit that really could serve me like lifetime and longevity, but it's not doing that. So it's like
yeah.
I do feel like it's not
That's
that
where I
shit
was
a
kind of
game.
going
Like
with
they
that.
be trying to play you
It's
and
like
make you feel like you really doing some shit, and it's not doing nothing for you. Like you're just.
Exactly.
You're giving your life away into a company that don't even give a fuck about you. This company over here benefiting at Taco Bell or Burger King or where the fuck you work at. And it's like they're benefiting and it's like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
You have a 401k? Do you have a retirement plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this shit whack. This shit whack.
It's the
It's
Matrix.
it's the fucking Matrix. It's the fucking that's kind of where I was going with that. It's like where I was going with that is like it's nothing wrong with working, but like you would want to work for something. Like if you're not working for yourself, if let's say I was working for you, kid, we got the
Mm-hmm.
same end goal. I totally 100% agree with your game plan for the future of the community. So I wouldn't mind niggas cut like planting
Mm-hmm.
seed, planting trees, and like I'm working, but I'm working for like some shit that's meaningful to me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a big
Mm-hmm.
difference. You feel me?
Yep. Yeah, we out here really like trying to work to survive, and they out here trying to work to exist. Fuck that shit, man. We about to get this shit popping, y'all. Fuck that shit. For
Yeah.
real. Like this shit ain't no podcast talking just to talk. We about to get this shit going.
Gotta get this
Like
shit
I got
going,
this
yo.
stream, I got my PC ready to go. Guess what? I'm all about talk, y'all. Let's get this shit going. Y'all, I ain't the one to just be like, oh yeah, let's do it and do it. I'ma do it. Shit. I will
That's
be
a
there in
fact.
Florida not too long. I'm dead ass.
That's a fact. If we get the whole gang of Florida, that'll be crazy.
And guess what? We ain't gotta stay in Florida, y'all. We could go to Tennessee. Because like I said, I've been watching people in Tennessee, and Tennessee got some good ass land.
Yeah.
It rains all the time. That shit gonna make that shit nice and flourishing. So we don't the end goal don't gotta be Florida. It just mean that we just meeting up shit. We just meeting up to
Facts.
meet up.
And on top of that, gang, like we could really get like a big ass crib, like five,
Exactly.
six, 7 bedrooms down out here, and just split the motherfucking rent. And so we just all in the same crib, so we all paying contributing to the one shit. You know what I'm saying? The one goal. You feel me? We right across the room. You feel what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, the collaborations is gonna go crazy because we ain't got to talk about it on the phone over the internet. Nothing's gonna be monitored. All of our intellectual property is gonna be within the crib. We gonna have all the books in that
Exactly.
motherfucker. We gonna have meetings in that bitch. You see what I'm saying?
I want us to get some shit that's literally forcing us to be like outside. Like I want us to get some shit that's just straight land, you feel me? And it's just one center. You know what I'm saying? Like meaning that we ain't got no choice but to be exploring our options in the land. You know what I'm saying? We gotta build some shit to make some shit pop. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
I don't want us to just be up in the house just chilling around, sitting around and shit, making the shit dirty. Nah, we need to explore. Build some shit outside, get some banana trees popping, pineapples going and shit. Like, let's get this shit
What
going,
we
y'all.
out there practice farming and shit, playing different. Like that's
Yep.
bro. That's where it's at. Telling y'all,
Let's get it.
this is what's coming. You know what I'm saying? You can either be a
Mm-hmm.
part of this shit or you don't. You can watch it from a distance, do whatever you
And get
want, but
left
this shit gonna
behind.
happen. Either way you put it, it's gonna happen.
Facts. Let's get it, Mike. You feel me? Like, let's get this shit going.
You get it
Let's
in.
get it. Thomas,
Got
you know what's up. Let's get this shit going, y'all.
Thomas knows
But I ain't gonna lie to you, it's 10:30. What time we ending this live? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I do got a little I got a little schedule.
for sure. I mean, Thomas, if there's anything else you wanted to add to that, as far as like building a community coming together, whether it's in Florida or wherever, how you feel about that?
Um, like I said, I think that's kind of what I'm trying to focus on right now too. But I want to build it, slowly. Like I said, I'll still be working with y'all and stuff, but I'll probably, I'm probably gonna end up going to Atlanta.
Hmm.
Um, but if I do, I mean, we can still work around the way, trade stuff, whatever. Because I think eventually, too, what's gonna happen is once we start not using cash or the digital IDs and shit like that, we're gonna need to start bartering.
Yep.
So,
Trading and shit.
yeah,
Trading goods.
very
Yep.
important. So I think it's important right now. Like, even now, I don't even gotta just do this by myself. Y'all could do this too. Like, we could all just find people that have different skill sets that a society or even just a small community needs. You know what I'm saying? And then just build like that and keep it going. And then eventually, we need one spot.
I agree. I agree. Let's get this
I
shit going,
agree.
y'all. We
All right,
trade.
y'all. Man, I appreciate y'all for swinging through, spreading this knowledge to talk. We in this bitch just talking for real. You know what I'm saying? But We really get into this shit, y'all. When if y'all watching this shit, whoever watched this shit to the end, I appreciate you. That means you really about your business for real. But hey man, it's me, Mike D, it's Kia, it's Thomas in here.
It's
You
Kia
feel me?
Renee. We in this
It's the
bitch.
big three once again. Once again.
Big three, y'all. Let's get this shit, y'all. We in here. We gonna be
uh,
back again.
all